it? Oh my goodness, I almost died. Who is this? So today we're gonna be playing the demo for To Kill Eros by Doki Rocky, and it was submitted for Yaoi Jam 2025 and Women's Game Fest 2025. So it is a recent demo, and it is described as a drama-filled BL visual novel exploring the flavors of love and the depths between people who join hands, while also blaming Eros for everything, of course. The full breakdown of the story from itch.io says, follow the story of Melrose, hot-headed and foolhardy, in pursuit of finding love for himself. After experiencing one of the craziest nights of his life and a near-death experience, Melrose is convinced that he is cursed. And Eros, the god of love, is to blame. If only he could kill him and put an end to the never-ending cycle. Surely a pipe dream for a human, until one day he is passed a family heirloom, one that gives him the ability to see higher beings, along with another valuable purpose. The reality of a new world opens up before him, and suddenly the bizarre idea might actually sound plausible. Observe the story that unfolds and discover a shocking truth. Will he succeed in killing Eros and finding true love, or does fate have other plans? Love that for us. All right, so the demo is about an hour to 2 hours of gameplay, 25k words. There are 4 love interests, 3 main choices, and 1 bonus, but the bonus is not included in the demo. And there are multiple endings. I believe the demo now includes a bad ending that you can get, and it does have... Nope, never mind. I was gonna say it has voice acting, but I'm lying. It does not. All right. And it is expected to be released in May of 2026, but you know, with tentative release dates, they can change. So it is what it is. But all right, let's do it. Let's play To Kill Eros. Let's see what's up. Oh, that's so clever. I have too many imperfections, this dry, cracked shell that I live in each day. Unrefined hands, claws that scratch when I cling to people. Eyes that bore into them full of greed and expectations. Insatiable, unfathomable. A mouth that incoherently spouts anything to keep them close. Lies, manipulation, deceit. Wow. All right, so we are in an alleyway at 3 a.m. in the morning. As you are wont to do. I don't know about you guys, but I'm never in an alleyway at 3 in the morning. Bounding through the streets, rain pelted my skin. The wind whipped and tore past me, pushing against me with resistance. Back off! Oh, they look so cute and unhinged. My voice rang out through the heaves of uneven breaths, paired with the swift strikes of metal colliding against alleyway bricks. Ooh, are we being hunted? Not far behind was a set of rampaging feet splashing about the wet pavement with no intention of stopping. Oh, we're going to die. You won't get away from me. Who is this? They're so deranged and cute. Another swift strike, and the steel echoed off the nearest pole I had only passed a second ago. My heart nearly tore through my chest. The sensation of 1,000 needles plagued the bottom of my heels, and the calves of my legs threatened to burst. My drenched jacket made it hard to move. Leave me alone! I don't know why I moaned. My shoe caught in a pothole on the sidewalk, throwing me forward if I lingered for even a second longer. The next swing he gave would have landed on my left shoulder. Losing one shoe, I kicked off the other for better balance. I don't think that's gonna help. You should have thought about that when I told you to stay away from Hindi. Who's Hindi? Okay, let's look at them properly. They look appropriately unhinged. They actually kind of remind me of like a character from some Nitro Cheer-All game. Like, don't they look like they're from like an old school BL? You got the heavy, thick eyeliner, the like pale visage, the unhinged look on their face, and oh, their fangs. Little fangs. They look like they stepped out of Togai no Chi. I didn't know who you were. It was true. I never met him a day in my life, but he hounded me anyway. Talking to him was like communicating with a wall. I don't care about your damn excuses. Running from him became harder. Crossing the city bridge to escape was out of the question. Why are we running? And I didn't know where to run next. My home was in the complete opposite direction, and I had nothing on me to defend myself. No opening to call the police. If anyone saw us, they did a good damn job of ignoring it. At 3 a.m., most people were at home, sleeping in the comfort of their beds. And then there was me, being chased by a scorned fucking lunatic. Oh, who is this? Asher Melrose. Who is this? Oh my God, he ain't got no ass and no waist. He's literally shaped like a damn Dorito chip. Oh my God. I love him. I don't know who this is, but like the snatched waist is crazy. I don't think I've ever had a waist that tiny in my life. Yo, who is this? I hoisted myself onto the bridge railing and threw a leg over just as the voice rang out from the oncoming car. The headlights beamed a blinding light that stopped both me and my assailant in our tracks. How you in a BL with no ass? That's a question for the ages. Listen, Asher, let's just go home and stop this shit, okay? So you can tell me not to worry about him? Nah, no fucking way, Hindi. Oh, so this is Hindi. I hope we tap that. For all the trouble we're getting, I hope we were in this man's booty. Probably not. Please, Asher, we can just go home and talk about it. I won't ever talk to him again, I promise. I'm sorry. So you are stepping out? Oh, you're man. That's crazy. Am I a joke to you? You said that about the last one. Oh, then why are you mad at me? He's the serial cheater. I didn't do anything. Why is this my problem? That's the face of like, why am I here? With his back turned to me, I only had now to escape. I didn't think Hindi could calm him down for me. He was far too angry. I had to do something or else he'd surely bludgeon me to death. So I took a deep breath and, oh my God, don't jump off the bridge. And threw myself into the lake beneath the bridge. Of course we did. Nolman Apartments, 5 a.m. Oh, so we got away. That's a nice apartment. The apartment floor glistened freshly from the trail of water I'd left behind. At least she got away. The landlady made it her personal mission to mop it up the moment I entered. She'd just woken up and seeing my state prompted her concern. Almost immediately, my body sank into the couch like a stone, wet and cold against the cushion, far too tired to talk about anything yet. I laid there, wavering between consciousness for roughly a few minutes before one of the other doors in the apartment opened. Out came a young woman, my roommate, and best friend of about 14 years now. Okay, this is the second BL game in which the main character has a black female friend. And you know what? I love that. I love that for us. I love that for them. You have been blessed. What the hell happened? Why are you soaking wet? Take those off right now. She tugged at the back of my jacket, trying to peel me up from behind. Unfortunately, I was too tired to move. Can you just let me lay here for a bit? Absolutely not. Yeah, exactly. Hell no. Get up. You gotta tell me what happened. Also, I'm loving the tats. That face. Yeah, buddy, tell me, is this Hindy's doing? I slowly sat up and leaned against the backrest while she took a seat on the dry cushion beside me. The last time we spoke, I told her I'd stay at his place for the night, so the assumption wasn't far-fetched. Getting me to talk about it was another issue. There was something humiliating about being in the same situation again, not once, not twice, not even just a third or fourth time. Frankly, the window for hearing any "I told you so's" had passed. I'd rather that we didn't make a big deal about it anymore. Marlo continued to look at me with the same concerned face she always wore whenever I showed up looking nuts, waiting for me to tell her. Some guy named Asher popped over to his place unannounced and caught us together. The situation got sticky after that. Marlo furrowed her brows and kept listening attentively. Turns out Asher is Hindy's boyfriend of 3 years. They've had this thing where Hindy apparently cheated on him before too? What? So he made you walk home by yourself after I jumped in a lake? Walk home. Yes, of course. May, what did he do? The alarm on her face increased upon my remark, and the small sense of humor I felt about the situation drained away, replaced by disgust and fear. He didn't do anything, and by that I mean literally nothing. His boyfriend chased me with a metal bat from his apartment to Quasmire Bridge. For real? That's crazy. If I hadn't thrown myself over into the lake, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you. He was literally trying to kill me. Oh my God, are you okay? You're not hurt anywhere, right? Like, imagine your roommate comes home and they tell you that not only did they fall in a lake, but they were caught up in a weird love triangle, chased for miles by a deranged lunatic with a metal bat to the point that they had to jump off of a bridge into a lake to escape. Like, I'd be on the floor dying. Minus aching feet and stiffness in my back, no. Thank goodness. Seriously, what the hell? You need to file a report with the police station, Sonny. Oh, is this our landlord? It might cause trouble for Hindy. Earning that boy's approval is the last thing you need to be worrying about right now. That Asher sounds dangerous. Yeah. Grandma's right, May. As far as I'm concerned, you need to cut him off entirely. I opened my mouth to retort, but she denied me the opportunity, grabbing a fistful of my soaked sleeve. We are not going to keep going through this. When they show their asses, you leave. Yes? Right. May, come on. This is getting crazy. I mean, crazy is like normal for you at this point, but love isn't like this, dude. Exactly. Well, it must be nice to know what that's like, right, Mar? Marlo shook her head and rolled her eyes, struggling to get her point across. Don't do that. Not now. Honestly, you don't need him. You don't need any of these jerks who keep tossing you around. That part. Stand up. Do better. It's so easy for you to say that. Look at you go. Excuse you? Stop being an ass, okay? I'm saying you deserve someone who loves you. Are we not in agreement about that? We are. Are we? Really? Then what is your problem? I have to settle for what I can get. That's my problem. You don't have to settle for anybody, baby. You are hot. You can get whoever you want. No, you don't. Miss or Mr. Right will show up. I believe that for you. Exactly. Just like you believed in praying to what's-his-face for your current fiance? Excuse me? His name is Eros, the god of love. And yes, I'm sure that helped me find Esmond. Esmond. The reddening of her cheeks made the twisted feeling inside my chest intensify. Yeah, I've never felt more single in my life. Thanks, guys. Love it. A pure love that she found by praying to the very thing that held a long-standing connection to my family. But love in almost every form eluded me. So I just have to be loveless until the good old Eros shoots my future partner in the heart and says, it's finally time for Melrose to experience genuine affection. What if Eros is in love with you, my guy? Have you thought about that? No? Okay. No? What? You have people that love you, Melrose. Aw. I don't want people. I want a person. Bro, that part, that's a fact. Then I love you. Aw, Mar. I love you too, sis. You and I both know that's not what I want to hear right now. Why not? Just genuine love. Marlo couldn't look at me after that. It had taken everything in me not to say something even worse. Oh my God, I'd have punched you out the door. She wasn't to blame for my poor luck, and it was wrong to take it out on her as if it was. I shouldn't have said that, but deep inside, it felt good. Okay, it's been a night. Before we say anything else that could, I'm sorry. No, 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 not right now. Let's just go to bed, okay? Take these soaked clothes off, will you? Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. I mean, like, when the sun is up. With that, she disappeared into her room and closed the door behind her. The landlady took a seat in the chair next to the TV, playing some late-night movie. She didn't look at me, but her body faced me. I imagined that she had something to say about our dispute. Lecture me or something? Marla was more like a granddaughter to her than I was a grandson. Don't think she enjoyed my upsetting her. You wanted to yell at me too, don't you? That discussion was between you and Marlo. It has no place for me. She grabbed the remote from the coffee table and turned the channel to the 5 a.m. news. It's 5 in the morning, good God. Making sure the volume was a soft murmur alongside her voice. However, I believe you owe her a sincere apology. You don't want to leave things like that with her leaving and all. Right. A fiance meant changing everything we had. The boxes around the apartment were starting to increase, and she would be gone soon. Far too soon. Not that I hated Esmond. He was perfect for her. Sometimes too perfect. As if Eros had the time of his life finding her the absolute best match in the world. I'm happy for her, but it's something I've wanted for so long. And well, something else. We both came from nothing, but she managed to find someone who actually wanted her. And a quick little prayer to Eros made that happen one night. But is it entirely hard to believe? I rose from the couch and dragged myself to the fridge. Yes. We were running low on groceries again, a note I left for myself to deal with later. Instead, I took a can of beer from the lower drawer and helped myself to it. It's been one of those nights. Beer at 5 a.m.? You're starting the day off wrong, Sonny. Are you? Or are you starting it off right? Yesterday isn't over until I go to sleep. That part. I dragged my heels towards the room behind her as she continued to watch the television. Under what conclusion? My own. Good night, Grandma. She gave my arm a light pat in passing. I went into my room and closed the door, surrounded by darkness and the sound of the ceiling fan set to low speed. I remember sitting down on my bed. I don't remember removing the wet clothes. And you just got into bed like that? Goodness gracious. 3 weeks had passed since the incident. Marlo and I had long since resumed talking like we usually did. Hurtful words were the least of my offenses to her after all these years. But she warned me that if I ever responded to her declaration of love like that again, then she'd never say it again, no matter how much I begged her to. I considered that a fair punishment. The slowly overcrowded apartments started to feel emptier, and Marlo was spending way less time here. Walking into her room, I realized just how barren the space was. This was just a means for laying her head down while she was away from home. Her new home was with Esmond, across town where the people were nicer and the buildings were prettier. Just a prince taking his princess to his humble abode, leaving me to my own devices. This is so sad. I need our character to get laid. I'd never truly lived alone before. There was always someone to fill the space. One may even say now, I wasn't fully alone. I'll have yours done soon. You shouldn't leave them laying around, even if they're clean. Yes, Grandma. Okay. Wait, what are we wearing? I love the tats. I love the grungy look. Yeah, not if Grandma had anything to say about it. She lived in the flat next door, but since taking Marlo and me as tenants, she found herself in our apartment regularly. Nauman Apartments functioned primarily by her family. She'd been running them for years and awaiting the day that one of her children returns to operate them in her stead. I recall her drunken declaration of adopting us as her kids not long after we first moved in. Regardless, it may not have officially been inked, but she made it clear in the way she spoke to us. Why are there so many crazed buffoons these days? Bless their hearts. I looked up from my notepad to find her blocking the TV, eyes focused on the screen. A hamper of what appeared to be my laundry still locked between her underarm and hip. What? She looked over her shoulder at me and pressed the power button on the TV before turning on the vintage radio that she'd gifted to us. A station of old tunes filled the room. Just the usual being usual is all. Don't worry your head about it. The usual being usual, huh? Oh, what's that? She approached me, rummaging through her pants pocket for something, an old worn hand-sized envelope with some kind of sturdy thing inside. It took a moment to recognize it was a letter I'd received from a relative, one I'd thrown out years ago after being upset that they never reached out to me when my parents died. Ooh, okay, a lot of exposition just dumped on us. We're an orphan. I hadn't seen it in 4 years. Where did you get this? Just the other night, Marlo came to me and told me to give it back to you. She said she forgot she'd been keeping it all this time. She placed it in my palm and cracked a faint smile. Her eyes twinkled with interest. You should open it. Part of me didn't want to, feeling just a bit of the same disdain as before. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. If not just to please her, I opened the envelope and pulled out a wooden case. Okay, what is it? A pair of glasses made with a prescription just for you. If it was, would you gift it to me, Sonny? I'd humor it. This is cute. What the heck is that? It's a pen. It's a vintage rose gold fountain pen with a red shard embedded in the base. That's fancy. It looks priceless. Didn't you speak of something about this from your mother? I continued to stare at the item and recalled my mother's musings about an item owned by my great-great-grandmother, something that fueled the wild stories of Eros and my family. My mother always wanted it when she was younger, but my grandmother kept her distance from my great-great-grandmother because of her strange babbling and habits. Mother never got to play with her. Wait, what? Let alone touch the pen. Yeah. Did Mar say where she found it? No, just that she'd kept it to give back to you when you were ready for it. She said you'd thrown it in the trash. Well, that's a good friend. I did. I thought it was gone forever, but she had it. I can't believe this. What was the story behind that pin again? Something involved with the tale of Eros and such? I know you two had a thing for mentioning it when you arrived here. The tale of Psyche. This pen is a family keepsake passed from generation to generation. Rather, what's inside it? Wait, like Psyche and Eros? Eros? Oh, wait, are they descended from Eros or from Psyche? But didn't Psyche become a goddess? Now I have so many questions. Like, is it related to the myth or are they descended from them? Like, how does it work? A smooth texture dragged across my fingers as I directed her attention to the shard ingrained in the intricately designed pen. My mother once told me that it had been a kaleidoscope at a point in my great-great-grandmother's life. Interesting. It had changed forms across decades, centuries even. The only consistent thing about the keepsake was the red shard embedded in it. So did they change it or does it just magically change? It's the remnant from Eros' arrow. The one that Psyche took and fired at him once he'd gotten close enough to her. Okay. He caused her so much emotional turmoil, and when she was finally at her wit's end from all of his mischief, she took her revenge by shooting him with his own arrow. Like, wait, what? I lost a lot of the story over the years, but contrary to the tale, my mother loved the story, and she loved Eros, going as far as comparing him to my father. Ugh. How did your dad feel about that? Imagine you're married to somebody and they keep comparing you to a Greek god. I'd be like, please stop. I am not trying to incur the wrath of Zeus. Like, please stop. Like, don't do that. Hard to believe a man as chivalrous as my father could be anything like that selfish clown of a god. Damn. It's cold-blooded. Never had I ever seen him make my mother cry or suffer before their passing. They were a perfect match too. Is that the tale? I remember hearing something like that, like he shot himself. You see, he felt that there was only so much that he could do to give everyone true love and care. So he gave up his body to the earth to spread love across the planet. Sure. Are you sure that you're remembering the tale right, Grandma? I don't know, Sonny. I hardly pay any attention to that stuff as much as Marlo does. Young people are quite into the whole praying to the god of love thing than us single old folks. You didn't believe it in your youth either? No, of course not. To me, it was all just as silly as fortune reading and horoscopes, but I enjoyed listening to my friends gush about it. Even my late husband said something about praying to meet me. Hopeless romantics are adorable. They are adorable. Not so sure if that was just a hopeless romantic thing. Pretty sure people just wanted something to put their faith into. Eventually, she returned to her own apartment and left me alone. Save for grabbing some food and a drink or going to the bathroom, I did nothing today except scribble or scroll through social media. I do that too. My days off were boring if there were no plans to spend them with another person. Marlo was busy, and our other friends were more like acquaintances than someone I'd invite to drink or hang out with. That's fair. I just had myself as company. Occasionally my eyes gazed at my phone resting on the coffee table. Guess he really meant it. I mean, are you seriously thinking about going to the man whose boyfriend chased you for miles with a metal bat? Bro, let him go. Hindi hadn't sent anything since that night. Why are you thinking about Hindi? Hindi is dead to us. 3 whole weeks of fighting the urge to text him, fighting the urge to call him. Please do not call this man. Are you for real right now? Hoping that maybe he would reach out to me. For nearly 8 months, the two of us had been in an intimate relationship. I don't care what he did. Forget Hindi. Hindi is in a relationship. Hindi is toxic. I spent most of my time with him to fill the emptiness that formed after Marlo and Esmond became exclusive. He listened to me talk about being alone. Yeah, of course he did, because he literally had somebody he could go home to. I can't. He listened to me talk about feeling insignificant. He only listened. Right. He didn't ever absorb what I said. Did he even care? Who cares about Hindi and his tiny waist and no ass? 8 whole months. And he didn't care about a single thing I said or did. Only what he could get out of me. The face is great. A sour taste filtered at the back of my throat, and I reached for the wine cooler on the table to wash it down. Good taste. My notepad was full of scribbles and scratches of tattoo designs. Oh, we're a tattoo artist. Interesting. Designs I used to cover the potential mistakes I'd made, but each one had some kind of visual meaning for me. The forms and shapes that came to my mind easily became evasive. Too many blanks frustratingly drawn. I couldn't focus on what I wanted it to look like. I couldn't create how I felt through the art. Aw. Annoyingly, my gaze kept falling on the phone every so often. His number probably hasn't changed. Do not call Hindi! I rubbed my left temple and clenched the pen in my hand, shoving my eyes down to the page again. Don't call him. Yes, that part. I jumped into the lake. He probably isn't aware that I survived. Maybe he thinks my phone got damaged too. Who cares what Hindi thinks? Hindi is a fuckboy. Please don't text him. Asher's likely with him, so he probably can't spare a second to talk to me. Good. Perfect. Love that. He doesn't care. Right. He's probably trying to protect me. He's not protecting you. He's protecting himself. Are you kidding me? It's been 3 weeks since Asher tried to kill me. Oh my God, the level of Delulu here is insane. Like, sir, we don't chase men in this house. They chase us. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Why didn't he at least check on me once? Because he has a boyfriend. Oh, woe is me. Why didn't he check on me? Because he's got a relationship he's got to worry about. Are you kidding me? The best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else. Go find somebody else to get under. Maybe he already tried to text or call me. No, he didn't. I extend my hand to the phone, feeling the coolness of the untouched screen against my fingertips. My arms shook and my fingers twitched, rejecting the urge to curl around the device. I can't. Throw the phone away. Who is calling? It better not be Hindi. I snatched the phone from the table and the screen lit up with an incoming spam caller. Good, excellent. Oh, fuck you. I quickly declined the call and slouched against the backrest. The radio continued to rattle on. Music stations have changed to podcast now. The windows behind me cast a long orange light over my forearm on the couch. Besides the radio chatter, there was the occasional sound of the fridge, maybe a thump from outside the apartment. But other than that, the atmosphere isolated me. Okay, first off, let me make sure Hindi is not a love interest before I have to fight somebody. No, he's not. Thank God. Oh, good, because I was going to fight somebody if Hindi was a love interest. Like, what are we doing? All right, besides the radio chatter, there was no other sound in the apartment. I caved. I found his number in my contacts and called him. I called him 4 times. Each went straight to voicemail. You don't say. Of course it went straight to voicemail, you degenerate. Like, I hope he never answers you again. Oh my goodness. What the heck is going on here? This is some crazy work. I texted him. No, you didn't. Hey, I know it's been 3 weeks since then. Wanted to tell you I'm okay. This is so sad. I'm sorry. If I found out that the man that I was smashing had a boyfriend and said boyfriend caught us in the act and chased me for 5 miles with a metal baseball bat, and the only way I was getting away was jumping into a friggin' lake, I'm losing that number. In fact, I'm losing my phone. I'm changing my number. I don't want you to ever contact me again. Like, why are you texting him, Pookie? Stop texting him. How have you been? Ooh, yeesh. Asher didn't seem too happy last night. Stop sending text messages. And he left you on red. The secondhand embarrassment. I feared I was going to die. Okay, if he leaves you on red, you stop messaging. You block the number and you throw your phone away. What are you doing? What is happening? Oh my God. I probably would have if you hadn't shown up. What are we doing? This is insane. That had to be tough for you too. Who cares? I know you told him you wouldn't talk to me again. Scene. Okay, after the first red, I would have stopped. What are we doing? But did you mean that? Clearly, yes. He has not messaged you back once. You're about to get blocked. No, I mean, if that's what you want, but I thought you'd at least tell me goodbye. Before I knew it, my fingers had minds of their own. I sent every thought to him, coherent or not. I lost track of how many texts I'd sent, but with each text, my chest clenched and pressure built in my head because I could see that he was reading them. He was seeing them all, but he wasn't responding to me. I wonder why. Why won't you respond? Why are you still texting? How old is this MC? Because this is some early 20s-ish. Like, no, honey. No. Bad. Where are your real friends? I can see that you're reading them. How do you know it's him reading them? It could be Asher, and he's at your door with a bat. Like, what are you doing? Do you really not care about me? Oh my God. Does 8 months together mean so little to you? He was with his boyfriend for longer. Your relationship pales in comparison to the actual relationship he was in. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my God, this is so cringe. Scene. My shoulders shook, my neck tensed, and my teeth gritted. He just kept reading and not responding. Was he even there? Honestly, I didn't know, but the rage welled up in me the longer he ignored me. I paused, stunned to see his number pop up on my screen. He actually called me. I don't think it's him, honey. I don't think it's him. Have you lost your mind? A chill ran down my spine at the tone of his voice. The distant sound of music in the background led me to remember that he normally worked a shift at Solar during this time of day. Why haven't you called me, texted me, anything before now? You sound desperate. You jumped off the fucking bridge. I was scared as shit. You were scared, and that kept you from reaching out? Yes, Melrose, you jumped in the lake. I thought you were dead. I hadn't heard from you until now, and this is how you come at me? Hindi is messy, like so toxic and messy. Fuck this guy. You have Marlo's number. You didn't bother to reach out to her about it. So I could just tell her I think your friend died. He jumped off the Quasbire bridge. Are you serious right now? You're having a good time ignoring the fact that your boyfriend chased me nearly a mile and a fucking half from your apartment with a metal bat, aren't you? Okay, see, the fact that those words came out of your mouth should be the clue that you should not be in this conversation right now. Like, why are we still talking to Hindi? I told him to stop. I had the situation under control. Clearly you didn't. You did too much, like you always do. What you mean I did too much? Like I always do. Tell me, I'm listening. Now I want to know. No, you're listening for something to get angry at. Not only do you sound like some crazy ex, you're being completely toxic right now. Oh my God, pot calling kettle. This is the man that almost got us killed. And he got the audacity to say, you're being crazy right now. You're toxic. I'm toxic. You have not seen toxic. I'ma have a bunch of pizzas delivered to your gosh darn house. I'ma send you glitter bombs. Like, you have not seen crazy and toxic. This is me being calm. I'm being toxic for wanting to hear that you cared about me? Wow. Do not raise your voice at me. Excuse me? You didn't care at all when Asher was doing that. Stop. I'm not putting up with your behavior anymore. I already have to deal with Asher, and that is enough. So, that's enough for you? What, because he was with you longer? Shut up, Melrose. You sound stupid. You sound dumb right now. You are the other man. You are the homewrecker. Go quietly into that good night and leave this man alone. Oh my God. Or is it you're afraid he'll kill your ass if you leave him? Goodbye, Melrose. Live the life you managed to save. Oh, shit. That is cold-blooded. Man said go live the life you managed to save. Oh my God. Wow, okay. The call ended swiftly and all I could do was stare at my phone. Live the life you managed to save. You look deranged. I snatched the wine cooler bottle from the table, and the next second, it was no longer in my hand. Did you throw away alcohol? We don't waste alcohol in this house. Oh my God. The glass shattered against the wall next to Marlowe's room. My vision blurred with damp streams spilling down my cheeks. Not us crying over this toxic butt. He was lying. About what? He just told me anything to sever the relationship. He never mentioned anything like that in the beginning. Honey, he don't want you. He really doesn't. It was all an excuse, and I couldn't be told otherwise. Delusional. This man is delusional. Oh, logic and reason. Who is she? I don't know her. If I were truly a problem, he would have said so long ago. He probably did. The one thing you cannot do is lose hope. Dr. Love. Okay. Oh, baby, don't cry. There is bliss in knowing that every person, every being, everything has someone. The unknown beset you with an unpleasant feeling inside your heart. Jealousy, impatience, anxiety, fear. These are all things that are unpleasant for the human mind. But these emotions do not have to be negative. This is a cult. They do not have to be shunned. I implore you to feel them. But if you must, remember, here at Love Life, not only are we equipped to channel Eros's fate strings, we are also here to guide you towards a healthy relationship with yourself until you reach your partner. The message is good, but the timing is suspicious. Eros. I sucked my teeth and stood up from the couch. At the same moment, the fountain pen dropped to the floor and rolled towards the entertainment. We have a 90% approval rate in our work, but with it comes the disclaimer that even if we tune the energies of Eros to find your lover, there's a chance that you may not meet them in your lifetime. Excuse me? You said that you can find my perfect match, but there's a chance that I will not meet them in my lifetime? Then what is the point? That makes no sense at all. Agreed. However, you may be surprised to hear the success rate of those who pray to him. We are merely a bridge for those timid or skeptical, but the real magic is in prayer. Yeah, pray to God for your lover to show up on your doorstep. So if even for a second you find yourself wanting to test the waters, please try. If not, know that Love Life Studio has its doors open for you. Now then, I will turn this segment over to my colleague. It's all just some cult bullshit. Eros doesn't care, or maybe he does, but he certainly doesn't care about me. That's right. My eyes fell towards the fountain pen on the floor, gleaming under the dim light from the ceiling. Hell, I wouldn't put it past him if he cursed us, the whole family being cursed with singlehood or dying after love. Psyche was a beautiful woman who wanted a suitor, and he antagonized her, kept her lonely, scared away any other potential man that could want her. When she finally lashed out and nearly killed him, his fellow friends and Aphrodite tried to execute her. I don't think that's how it went, but yes. Drove her to run for her life and hide. If she didn't survive, my entire bloodline wouldn't exist. Oh, so we are descended from Psyche. Okay. If only she had struck him in the heart, maybe she would have killed him. The fountain pen continued to gleam under the light, and my focus landed on the embedded shard. It was his own bow and arrow that caused that to happen to him. The fountain pen bears the piece of the arrow she used. What if, for a single moment, I could finish him? Yes, kill Cupid! This is a crazy reaction to a bad breakup. My boyfriend is a fuckboy and a cheater, so I'm gonna kill Cupid because it's his fault that I picked the wrong guy. Yep. No accountability. What if I had the chance to kill Eros? What if you did? Chapter 1? Oh my gosh. Quasmire City, Streetway, 9 a.m. Oh, we waited 4 hours to do this. Thanks for your patience. The traffic is kind of crazy today. Oh, don't worry about it. The morning rush is always difficult. Isn't that right, baby? Goo. I bet that's what baby Saja be sounding like. Goo. Goo. Need any help carrying it in? Nah, I'll just use my feet to nudge it. Take care now, okay? Bye-bye. Yeah, that's my baby voice. Bye. I walked back down the steps to my car, parked along the sidewalk. Pioneer Express is a delivery service ranging from local restaurants, fast food, and grocery stores, so he works for Uber. I make my own schedule for what days and what times I'll be working. So long as there are orders lined up in the area, I won't be hurting too much. Obviously, this was temporary. However, like my love life, I don't have a career either. Wow. Besides, sacrifices are a given for paying the rent, especially if it won't be getting split with Marlo anymore. All right, looks like the next one is fast food pickup. The other night's insanity kept replaying in my head. Perhaps I had a little too much to drink. The high hopes were something largely impossible, but it wasn't the first time that I'd conjured up bizarre ideas, and it wouldn't be the last. However, the idea of using something like Eros as a punching bag was more comforting than cursing at my own loved ones. Yeah, Eros is the problem. Gotta love my ass. Sir. Knocking out a couple more deliveries within the last 2 hours, I took a break and got something to eat. Hey, how are you doing? What are you having today, Rose Boy? Breakfast sandwich special and a chia latte. I think that's a chai latte. I hope it's a chai latte because I do love a good chai. Cool. Will that be all? Yeah. Here's your total. Let me get your receipt and your order will be ready shortly, man. The blue of the sky could fool anyone into believing it was a hot summer day, but the air was as cold as early winter. The outside eatery of the cafe wasn't as packed compared to the inside. The birds chirped and cars honked in the distance. City life may not be nature friendly here, but the mornings were the best times to relax and enjoy it all. Surely they will have a petal latte cafe where Marlo lives. Esmond couldn't possibly let her down in that department. If not, that just meant pop-ups from Marlo driving 104 miles to eat at this cafe would become a common routine. That is insane. I tried to draw up some designs while I ate. I figured I'd start keeping the pen with me again after yesterday. Something to think about my parents through. Past the innumerable amount of scribbles and scratched up papers were various intricately designed tattoos. Okay. Oh wow, those are kind of cool. I don't have any tats, but these are really cool. Also, why does that one say Hindi? Baby, get over him. Truly get over him. Like, do better. Wow. When most people saw them, the first thing they'd ask was if I was a tattoo artist, and I would say no. It's just a fun hobby, given I like to get them, even if they sometimes leave me feeling regret. Ooh, okay. Now it's time to figure out what I'll change this one to be. I'm sorry, do you have a tattoo of Hindi on your body? Here's the moment, they're gonna do it. Do what? I looked up from the page and caught sight of a couple some tables away, hands clasped and leaning towards each other. Right before their lips touch, the cashier from inside calls their order number and one gets up to retrieve it. Aw, I was sure they'd finally kiss. The voice was loud and clear, but no one seemed to register it at all. I looked back over my shoulder to get a glimpse of who the onlooker might have been. Oh my God, is it Eros? What I saw was nothing I'd imagined. Oh my God. Wait a minute. It's the nipple piercings for me. I'm sorry. Is that Eros? Eros looks like a himbo. Like a dumb himbo. I'm so into it. It's definitely gonna happen today. They're a little shy, but they just have to get to the right mood. I can't. A large, bulky male with a sunlit smile and some strange getup practically towered behind me. Wow. If nothing else bizarre about his appearance alarmed me, it was the big angelic wings that protruded from his lower back. I'll just wait a little and see how the rest goes. Oh, right. This guy's drawing. Excuse you. He has such pretty eyes, though. The nipples are nippling. At the very moment he cast his gaze down and our eyes met, his eyes fluttered and flicked about. When he registered I was looking at him. As if to make sure he was right, he leaned closer, to which I leaned back. Wait, can he see me? Hello? No shit, I can see you. This is so awkward. Imagine being on eye level with somebody's nipples, just like minding your business. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is this? You can see everything. There is nothing left to the imagination here. I love the lace trim. Ah! Hey, hold up. He tried to turn and make a run for it. I caught onto a small cluster of his feathers. Ow, stop, you'll rip them. A strike to my arm sent me spilling to the ground with a couple dislodged feathers in my hands, bro. Wait. From the cautious looks around me, my suspicions grew by the second, but I couldn't afford to worry about that. I hurriedly collected my things and chased after him. The chase led me up to the rooftop of some apartment, where I found him shyly watching me as I joined him. Despite his enormous size, something about him felt innocent and cute. I snorted, feeling humored. Are you done running now? I can't believe that you're able to see me. Like, really, really able to see me. Yeah, I can see all of your muscular greatness. Stop flirting. Did my invisibility cloak fall? You have an invisibility cloak? That can't be right. The couple and everyone else would have certainly seen me too. Are you a human? Pretty sure I'm 100% human, but what are you? Me? I'm Cupidine. A Cupid? You mean the little angel baby with the bow and arrow? No. Is that what humans think we look like? Close enough, but I'm sort of not a baby, obviously. You're acting like baby boy coded, but sure. That you are not. Ew. Put your tongue back in your mouth. His face reddened at my suggestive agreement, but he carried on as he had before. You know, it's cool that you can see me. I mean, it's not like humans couldn't if they just allowed them to, but we're not really supposed to cause that many complicated stuff. How so? If humans could tell that we were Cupids, they'd be more likely to harass us while we're working. Scouting Cupids have a duty to ensure that they match all of their assigned pairs per day. That blush is intense. So we can't afford to let them see us. That and well, the other thing. Anyway, matchmaking is important and needs as few distractions as possible. So what were you doing? I was checking in on one of my lovely pairs. I like to see if they're doing well and monitor their happiness. Aw, sparkles, Beachy sparkles. Oh, how sweet. An irritation festered in my chest, thinking about a set of love-granting angels flying around and making everyone happy, but not me. We just do what we can. Are you looking to fall in love with someone too? Yes. The way his eyes glistened as he asked me made my brow sweat. I couldn't hold his eye contact. I fixed my lips, to deny him, but like a devil's whisper, the thought of Eros and my fountain pen seemed to entice me enough. Perhaps I haven't had much luck with my love life these years. No way! That absolutely sucks! Then please pray to Eros. I'll be able to help you find your match then. I'm sorry, I have to pray to Eros so you can help me find love? That's crazy work. We don't really have the right to go shooting people willy-nilly, but if your name pops up in the matching pool, that'll give me permission to find you a partner without trouble. Is it really that simple? Yeah, it's how we function for myrids now. That's awesome. It disgusted me. How far up Eros's ass did I have to be to get him to acknowledge my cries? Enough to send one of his little errand boys before. Wow, he's giving light Yagami energy right now. Like, dude, why are you so bitter? If it were that easy, why have I failed so much until now? He had to have cursed me, denied me, blocked me out. There's no way it was ever that simple for me. And right now, I find it hard to even accept that such a dumb little attempt at a handout. Wow. Fuck that. Tell me your name. I'll look out for it when you pray and make sure that I'm the one to grab it. Look at his stupid face. Melrose, whatever that last name is, I cannot pronounce that. Melrose, Melly, I'll commit your name to memory. He closed the distance between us and took my hand, clasping it between his own. It was so tiny within his hold that I felt self-conscious. Given you're my first human friend, I'll do everything I can for you. Don't worry about a thing, okay? Okay. A friend deserves to know the other person's name. Duh, how could I forget? I'm so sorry, Melly. From here on out, just call me Icardi. Sounds like a drink. Sounds like an alcohol. Just call me Icardi. Icardi, the scouting Cupid. Okay, Icardi. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is really all mine, actually. Bah, I hate to leave though. I only had a little free time in between. If you have to go, then you have to go. I have work to get back to too, so you're not alone. Thank Olympus, not about the whole you or I being busy, but that I won't be rude to just, honestly, how silly can you get? I'll leave before I fumble my exit any further. Bye. Up, and away. Wait, no, that's not how we do this. With that, he flexed his large pair of wings and catapulted into the air with great speed, not up, and away. He's so dumb. I love him. A pink heart-shaped tear formed in the sky, and he disappeared into it, taking all signs of his exchange even existing with him. Icardi, huh? Assuming I haven't gone even more insane than I am, he's cute. Bro, there's desperate and there's desperate. Stop it. Down, boy. A new Pioneer Express request chimed from my phone, and I left the rooftop along with the bizarre experience behind. That was insane. The traffic was brutal in this part of the city. Being the heart, it was bound to have the most activity. Some festive stuff caused them to block off several roads. That would have been a heads up to me if I'd actually dared to pay attention to this morning's news fully. I ended up having to leave my car in a parking lot up the street and walk down the sidewalk to the studio carrying a huge bag in my arms. As another person went in, I rushed in behind them to avoid getting stuck outside the door. Where's the receptionist? There was no one to greet me at the front desk, just an empty chair and a sign saying, "Be back soon." I didn't want to wait around to ensure that someone picked up the order given. I had other plans. However, the traction of in and out goers was so frequent that someone could simply steal the bag if they wanted to, or maybe steal something from it. Fine, whatever. I leaned against the desk, impatiently wrapping my fingers against the wood. Eventually, a booming voice and commotion came from the back halls. What the hell was that? An angry man came storming past me and slammed his hand on the desk. Where did she go? She should have been back by now. Where the hell is our food? Food? The man looked at me and then at the large brown bag next to me. Yes, food. Is that it? Is he gonna like jump on us to get the food? If you ordered from Surf and Taco, then yeah. Hell no. What is going on? Where the fuck is our food? Okay, angry person. I don't know. I got an order from Surf and Taco directed here, and I'm waiting on the owner to come confirm it. The man scoffed and rolled his eyes, extending his hand to take the bag. Well, I'm the owner. Okay, are you testing my intelligence now? You just said you didn't order this. I grabbed his hand and flung it away, earning a glare from him. Why does that matter? Don't you want to leave anyway? Surely you have better things to get to. I'm sure you know that even if that's obvious, there is another perfectly good reason I'm waiting around for the actual owner. Look, I don't care. I'm hungry. Barbs hasn't gotten my team food and we're starving, so I'm taking this bag and she can deal with the disappointment when she comes back. Wow. I don't think you understand how much I don't care about your problems either. I won't be getting a bad review because you want to steal someone else's food. That part. What are you, some damn food police or something? Man, I just want to be left with a 5-star review and possibly a tip. I have no fucks to give beyond that. Yes, exactly. Will you give a fuck about this little man? The guy shoved his palm against my shoulder and reached his grubby hands into the bag. Immediately, I shoved him back and snatched the container. Oh my God. No hesitation. The man punched me dead in the jaw and I fell into the counter. What? That escalated so quickly. What are we doing? That man must have been hungry. Are they fighting at the entrance? Is that Kevin? As the man attempted to have his way again, I grabbed his arm and pinned him down on the desk with it twisted behind his back. Oh my God. They are fighting over some tacos. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, that hurts. It hurts so badly. Stop it. His feet is unhinged. This MC is deranged. I love it. Crazy bastard. You punched me in the face. The man wildly threw his head back straight into my face. Did we just get headbutted? This is the craziest sequence of events I have seen in a game in forever. Dazed, I took a few steps back and touched my nose, finding the palm of my hand stained with red. Oh, wait, hold on. As if realizing he'd made a grave mistake, the man held up his hands to surrender, but my fist still connected with his face. Mel is out here choosing violence. I took him down to the ground, and when it felt like all of my restraint had just washed away, a firm hand wrapped around my raised fist. Now let him finish. Sorry, I can't have this escalating any further than it already has. I'm sorry, he punched me in the face and then headbutted me. Are you kidding me? We are past escalation. What are we doing? Oh, damn. Hold on. Who am I looking at? Who is this? Is this a devil? Oh my God, they've got claws? I'm sorry, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. That look like 6 fingers for a second. Are those horns? Who is this? They look cute. Oh my God. Melrose, my guy. What are we on? I looked to my right to find a tall, unkempt man hovering beside me with a cascade of long pastel pink hair. Whether I'd been hit too hard or my mind was playing games with me, this man sported huge horns protruding from his skull and a pair of black wings. Oh, he's definitely a demon or something. He wasn't human, even more apparent from his eyes hidden behind his shades. I blinked a few times and rubbed my eyes, but his image remained the same. You're the one who delivered the surf and taco order, yes? Can you stand? Yeah. Allow me to talk with you for a moment. In my dumbfoundedness, I allowed him to lift me to my feet and lead me towards the back hall. I like this one as well. I want this one. I'm just confused. Wait, what about me? He struck me too. I'm hurt and hungry. Okay, first off, does no one, peep that this is not a human being that they're talking to? Oh, I'm sorry. Pause. I want this one. Oh my God. They are delicious. They are yummy. Oh my God. I want this one. I have a type. It's this one. I also want to braid his hair. You deserve everything you just received. By the way, Barb's told me to order from there because her car broke down and she couldn't bring us the pizza. What? Why didn't anyone tell me? Because you're an idiot. Stop looking for people to be angry with and feed your pothole. Oh, this way, sir. Oh. He led me into the studio room and eased me down onto a quilted couch in front of his desk. The quietness compared to the muffled commotions outside made me even more conscious of his strange appearance. His beating heart cavity was hard to ignore. He must have noticed my discomfort as he immediately buttoned his shirt. No, don't do that. I apologize if too much skin is uncomfortable for you. Skin? Was that not the issue? I mean, your heart. Your heart is. Oh, we're in danger. Let's see here. They should be in this drawer. He walked to retrieve some napkins and brought them back, taking hold of my face. Oh, he's wiping our face? It doesn't appear to have bled much. You should be fine. I assure you that such barbaric behavior doesn't take place here often. Kevin can be ill-tempered, but I suppose today's hangriness got the better of him. There is no good excuse for it. But I hope that you'll overlook what happened here. He gently wiped the blood away from the corner of my lip and from my nose. With a slight pinch, he gestured for me to blow into the napkin before retreating to toss it in his trash can. He physically assaulted me. On normal grounds, wouldn't someone sue? They would, and I understand if you want to, but I rather you didn't. Don't want to get your precious studio caught up in legal troubles? Precisely. However, the studio's image is the least of my concerns. I'm just a busy man. I would rather pay you off myself than involve legal affairs. Actually, yes, pay my rent for the rest of my life. Thank you. 1,000 and I'll shut up about it? Bro, higher. Go higher. $1,000 is not enough. It doesn't even cover the medical bills, bro. Think bigger. God, 1,000 and I'll shut up. You're 12. Yeah, is that all? Exactly. Like 1,500, bro. This is not a debate. Just say a high number and whittle him down. But you've already told him you're cheap. Final choice? What the 2,000? No! What are you doing? All right, I'll write you a check for $2,000. I also left you a $20 tip and a 5-star review for gallantly protecting the food. Are you kidding me? Bro, he wasn't. He pulled out a slip and signed it right over for me to deposit with zero hesitation. It was then that I realized who he truly was. You're that radio host, Dr. Love. I was under the impression that you were aware of this already. I guess I stand corrected. You're different from what I imagined you'd be like. Many people say that. If there's nothing else that I can do for you, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer than I have. Yeah. This is the weirdest interaction. I would have asked for way more, $5,000. He retrieved the card from his desk and handed it to me while adjusting his glasses. If you're aware of my show, then you must also know that we provide love consultations here. Therapy for my love life? And why do you think I need this? You're giving off the energy of a single and struggling man. Oh, Jesus. He's already down, guy. He already got his ass beat. You don't have to kill him too. Oh, really? Do you find that funny, Dr. Love? He said, I can smell your struggle from all the way over here. I'm just offering to help you fix that if you so desire. An option, if you will. Thanks, I guess. Please hold your thanks until you decide to actually receive my aid. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to help myself to lunch before my coworkers gorge it all. You can eat normal food? Dr. Love raised a skeptical brow at me, but I decided to leave the conversation alone. Whatever I was seeing probably wasn't anything at all, or he was doing a good job of ignoring it. It was best to just leave. If I stayed any longer, his gracious gestures could take a turn for the worse. Do have safe travels to wherever your next endeavors are, Mr. Melrose. He bowed his head and gestured for me to leave first. Okay. We've got a himbo, and then we've got that dangerous demon-looking dude. I want to know who number 3 is. I quit working for the day and went to my car. As I got in, my phone vibrated with a text. Mar? I won't be coming home tonight, but I'll be over first thing tomorrow at noon. We can grab some food before we move the rest of my things. I can only imagine that she and Esmond were having a great time with no desire to end it soon. I grabbed the steering wheel and let out a loud sigh. I need a break. Let's go get a drink. Ooh, bar. Are we gonna meet the next love interest? I'm curious. All right, we're at the bar. It's 11 p.m. Got it. Dr. Love's check contributed to a night of fun at the club. I had dropped my car off back at the apartment and walked the distance since Solar Bar wasn't a very long walk. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't hope to see Hindi. Why are we still hung up on Hindi? Fuck Hindi. Forget Hindi. Hindi is trash. Now that we weren't together anymore, I no longer knew what his schedule was or if he even worked there anymore. Oh my, who cares? All signs of his having been in my life faded, except for the tattoo of his name on my leg. Why would you do that? Why would you tattoo this man's name on your body? What are we doing? You were together for 8 months. He didn't propose. Hendy's a fucking hater. I should change his name too. Looks like a dick. Never mind. That'd be embarrassing. Yeah, please don't get a penis on your leg, bad guy. You're drunk. The barkeep limited me to no drinks and told me to head home while I could still walk. But I tried to linger as long as I could for Hendy. He never showed up. Oh, this is so pathetic. My feet swerved in a clumsy waltz down the street of the night. The slight breeze of winter and the crisp, cold, fresh air in my lungs made me crack a smile. You're deranged. It also kept me aware that I wasn't at home or in the comfort of my bed yet. So that meant I had to keep moving my legs. I hate doing that. I remember doing that in like Howard, like going out and then like wanting nothing more than to be in my bed, but I still had a ways to go. And I'm like, oh, just keep walking. It was just me and the dark streets illuminated by a single working streetlight. The city had been too busy funneling money into other repairs to bother with fixing a few bulbs. Most nights, this never bothered me, and tonight it wouldn't have either. But oddly enough, in my bliss, I felt a remarkable chill and a sixth sense that something had been watching me once I passed the last light. Oh no, is it a love interest? I hope they're hot. We're in an alley. Of course, we're in an alley. We're not safe. A set of heels soon joined the sway of my feet, fighting for stability. With a subtle look to my left and then to my right, there was no other person around me, not even behind me. I reached for the fountain pen in my jacket and firmly clenched it in the palm of my hand. Yeah, stab him with the pen. If push came to shove, I had thought to use it as a weapon. The apartments weren't too far away now. However, there was a cut through an alley that I needed to make. The not-so-subtle footsteps were still with me, yet no presence to be seen. Either my mind was playing games or the streets were haunted. Regardless, my unease wouldn't settle until I was at the door to the apartment. Oh, it's a kitty! Hello, cute kitty! Hi! Ooh. It stopped in front of me, looking at my startled face. You're not the partner that's been following me, right? Oh my God, is the cat talking? I figured as much. You'll give someone a heart attack skulking behind like that. Suddenly my nose filled with the smell of a fresh bouquet and a subtle hint of death. Wow, intense. Without a second thought, I turned my head to see who was behind me. Again, there was no one there. What the hell? Just come at me and stop playing around already. I tried to keep my voice steady in hopes of keeping whatever or whoever it was cautious, but the fear and trembling inside betrayed me. I really hoped that it was all in my head. After a couple of seconds standing there, nothing happened at all. I felt safe enough to turn around and I have wanted to talk to you. Oh, who is it? Oh my goodness, I almost died. Who is this? I take it back. I want this one. Oh my God, they are hot. I want this one. They so big. Ooh. I lost my footing and fell backwards, but I didn't hit the ground. His firm hand grasped my wrist, slipping to clasp my hand and kept me steady enough to dangle all day. Wait, is this Eros? What? You met the scouting Cupid and the forecaster today. I couldn't let the day roll over without meeting you myself. If they could, why couldn't I? I recall the two instances quickly and refocused my attention on actually observing the tall man. The distorted hands, the sharp nails, the crimson wings, the dim glow of a beating heart in the opening of his blouse, all showed that he wasn't human. Who is this? I swallowed hard, feeling his other arm slip around my back to fix my posture. Now, I could have let you see me ages ago, but it's more exhilarating when the human eye sees what it isn't supposed to see. Who could have possibly known? Who is this? He turned his gaze to the fountain pen still clenched in my fist, then back to me. I was stunned for words. What is your name, sweet angel? Anything that came to mind turned to mush the moment I thought to move my lips. His stare felt as intense as a spotlight beam, as if every tiny action was being watched and observed. Cat got your tongue? Yeah, I'd meow too. Meow, daddy. Meow, meow. Was that not funny? You are here after all. He addressed the cat. I froze and watched as the simple smile on his face twisted gleefully with his next set of words. Oh my God. They look so unhinged and dangerous. I'm sorry. You know, your life has been full of amazing episodes. I didn't expect you to jump 3 weeks ago. You are always thwarting my expectations. I find that quite fascinating. Fascinating? What's more is that inside you is something destructive. Ooh. His fingers hooked into the collar of my shirt and pulled me closer. Unconsciously, I grabbed onto him for support with my feet now entirely off the ground. The things you are capable of when you dare to let go. And just when I think you're going to finally cross a line, you never do. Oh my God, those eyes are terrifying. You sound angry at that. Do I? It is the contrary, actually. What do you want from me? Nothing. But for you to keep being as you are and doing what you're doing. What? I thought he said inside you were 2 wolves. I mean, essentially he did. He let go of me and leaned down to my eye level. I will see what you intend to do with this new world opened up to you. The world of higher beings. What are you? His expression flickered for a moment, and he paused for quite a while before he responded to me. You are speaking to a god, but not the one that you want. Oh, which god is this? I'm Vital, a god of something. The something doesn't matter right now, but I know very well who the god is you want. Oh, a god of something, okay. Eros is who you want, yes. Unfortunately for you, that will be difficult. I don't know. Oh God, it's terrifying and hot. I'm aroused. Killing him isn't impossible, just difficult as of now. So you know. Wait, does Eros know I want to kill him? Horror filled my face and I pushed away from him, stumbling backwards. Just how much did he know? Actually, the true reason I'm here is to tell you that this wild temptation is achievable. We can kill a god, guys. Why? So that you can laugh at my puny attempts to try something that ridiculous? His expression flickered again, and he paused before he responded to me as he did before. I'm choosing you to answer a question for me. Whether you choose to do it, succeed at it, or fail, I will have my answer. What if I don't do it at all? Are you not listening? I will have my answer regardless. Okay, but how do I? My confusion brought a soft smile to his face, one unlike the various others that he had been plastering on. Oh, that is a softer smile. As you would seek any other god in prayer, or simply call my name because it's you. I will make time. Oh, okay, we got a god on speed dial. Love it. It's really that easy with you people, huh? Perhaps. Nudging me with the back of his hand, he ushered me towards my apartment. Return to your home and sleep. No matter the decision you make, I will be here to see it through. I looked back at him wearily, and he faded before my eyes as if camouflaging into our surroundings. Knowing that he was likely still there watching made me more self-conscious. But somehow it was enough to get me into the building and to my apartment with ease. I'd be terrified, actually. We can pick a round. No, you're kidding. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and let me know what you think down in the comments section. And if you want to see more content from me, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new uploads. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, and I'll catch you in the next video.